What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. First off, Happy New Year officially. 2020 is going to be a great year. I'm so excited. Hopefully we can continue to grow, pull more huge cards, and rip lots of boxes. That's all I can ask for, really. And thank you for an awesome 2019. Tons of love and support. We grew a lot. We pulled really cool things. And that's what this video is today. All my top pulls from 2019. Now, in the past years I've made these. We have two MVPs in the back, Jaron and Mahomes. And this year was pretty good. We pulled a decent amount of good cards. Now, I don't have all of them in my possession anymore. Some are sold, some are off being graded. So I will mention those, but these 10 are the ones I have in my possession. That being said, I'll still list off where they would have ranked if they were still all in my possession. But it was a good year. We pulled a lot of nice cards. And we're going to start with this honorable mention. So all these cards here are some of the better ones I've pulled. Now, I've obviously pulled some other nice cards, but didn't want to make the list too high, or else, what's the point of having honorable mentions? But we have this Zion. Now, I almost didn't want to count this because I didn't pull it. It was a group break, and since I didn't rip the pack myself, I didn't want to include it. But at the end, I was like, all right, I'll throw in honorable mentions. If this was pulled by me, then I would have put it in the stack. But because it was a group break and I didn't pull it personally, it doesn't count. And it could only make honorable mentions. So we have the Zion Ruby Red Wave. I hit that Zion spot in the case break. I was really hoping I would pull a big Zion number card. Didn't happen, but still, cool stuff. All right, we have a Marvin Bagley from Select. This is the tie-dye die cut rookie. Really nice. 13/25. It's a pretty cool card. I love these die cuts and I love tie-dyes. Be a really nice shiny card from Select. We have a Daniel Jones we just pulled recently from Chase My Comics. Go Giants. Oh, and go Giants again. But 10/20. Daniel Jones RPA. I haven't pulled any Jones autograph this year, have I? No. Yeah, no. I don't think I have. I'm pretty sure. But so I'm really happy to have that one. Then keeping it Giants theme, we have the Saquon Barkley 13/49. And this one was pulled back to back in the same $50 box as another card in the stack, which you guys will see. So Saquon Barkley, very nice. Number to 49 looks really good. I always love those little checkerboard ones. And quick little story. Back when 2017 Donruss Elite came out, I was trying to buy a Deshaun Watson. I think it's to 49 or to 99, but that checkerboard Donruss Elite autograph. And I found a Watson for like $80. Or maybe less than that. And instead I wanted the Watson, but it was actually the Mahomes. The listing was wrong. And I was like, is this Watson or Mahomes? It's Mahomes, my bad. And I was like, I'm going to pass. Like, nah, I want Watson. And it was really cheap. Like, that one was really, really cheap, and I wish I bought it. But I passed. I passed several times on Mahomes cards, and I regret it. But this parallel has always been one of my favorites, the little checkerboard. That and the purple one I like. All right. I remember I was in Costco too, just walking around, and I was messaging the buyer. I was like, "Hey, is this Watson?" No, it's Mahomes. I'm like, Patrick Mahomes. Nah. But yeah, big mistake. Then 8/25, Cuyler Murray, rookie roll call from Certified. This was a fun pull. Cuyler, I think, definitely has the potential to be a good player. I never judge these guys on their rookie seasons if they're bad. If they're good, of course, I would like Baker, for example. Now he didn't end up as good as we thought he'd be for a second year, but if they're good, usually you buy into the stock. If they're low, these guys are young. You gotta have some faith in them. At least give them a chance. So Cuyler, I think, hopefully can bounce back. I mean, he didn't have a bad rookie year at all, but I definitely think he can take a leap forward. And if he doesn't, you never know. He's still young. Cuyler Murray, again, this is so significant because it's 1 of 150, which is his jersey number. Not easy to get, and jersey number is pretty big for a lot of people. I've seen like a Jaron Jackson 13 to something go for like 3 times the amount of the regular one, which is crazy. But blue Cuyler Murray, nice from Optic. So that's all our honorable mentions. And now let's get to the actual top 10. So real quick, a few things I don't have in my possession are my Mahomes pink rated rookie, which is being graded. My Lonnie Walker zebra case hit, which I sold. The Tom Brady Pulsar die cut, and the Philip Lindsay zebra case hit. The Colin Sexton to 5 from Optic rookie card, the rated rookie too, so that was huge. And the gold Josh Allen, which I pulled in Packs in Paradise in Spain, which is still one of my favorite series to record. If you guys want to see more of that, let me know. I was going to post one from my Europe trip, but I decided not to last second. But yeah, I mean, if you want to see more of those, let me know. But those ones I'll tell you how they're ranked at the end. So first, here's the 10 I have in my possession. So number 1, we have the Zion variation. Anything Zion is big right now, but Zion variation from Prism hanger boxes. And the only parallels you can get of these are in the fast break boxes. We pulled a few variations, rookie ones, some nice ones, but no Zion. Looking for the jaw one now. That's 10. 9 is Drew Locke. At the time, it was a solid pull, and now Drew Locke is one of the better players from that draft class and one of the most promising young QBs, in my opinion. I think he looked nice, and his prices are definitely rising up, so I'm glad I kept this one. But Drew Locke, very nice. 10 of 149 from Prism. Then we have Baker Mayfield. Now, Baker Mayfield, once again, had definitely a sophomore slump. But that being said, Baker, especially at the time, was a huge pull. So, I mean, I'm not going to just downplay it because he had a rough sophomore year, and he can still bounce back. That being said, he was not very good at all. He looked more like a Jameis Winston, just pick after pick after pick. I think he was second in pick, something like that, behind Jameis. I think. Don't quote me on that. But this number is a 10 from Honors, and I love these chrome parallels of the earlier products like Score. I think the other one was, I don't remember what it was, but there's also an earlier one they did. But yeah, these look nice. I love this one. The orange went so well, and I was thrilled to pull this. I'm still thrilled to have it. 9 of 10. Wish it was 6 of 10. All right. Then we have the RJ Barrett purple from Fast Break to 75. Prism Fast Break is awesome. Prism is awesome, period. But yeah, RJ Barrett, we pulled this. I was super thrilled. I wish they didn't put those little disco bubbles, but I kind of wish the Fast Break parallel was maybe like the laser parallel, kind of like the football blasters, or maybe something different. Just I don't like the bubbles. But still nice. RJ Barrett, definitely a guy who has some potential. Next, Saquon. Those select first off the line boxes were probably all-time crazy boxes. I'm not even willing to debate that. That was crazy. We pulled the Saquon in I think the first box, and then with this was a Tom Brady Pulsar die cut to like 9, which was nuts. And then there's also a Brett Favre to 10 gold, and then there's also a Philip Lindsay case hit, which I sold for a monstrous amount. I don't know who, but I posted on eBay and sold for a huge amount. And I was happy to see that. But Philip Lindsay, he didn't have a lot of rookie cards because this guy wasn't in the rookie premiere, so that's why a lot of his stuff was going for good money. He's a good player too. 12 of 23 Saquon Barkley. Very, very nice card here. But got this in a redemption recently. You guys saw it in the mail day. But there we go. And then here is the legendary Saquon. Purple from Optic. This is stuff of legend for this channel because we pulled this card, right, in a pack of Optic from the Boombox. The Boombox, which is awesome. Love the Boombox so much. And we pulled this Saquon. And in the very next pack, I pulled this Saquon. So, yeah, I mean, that was just mind-blowing. You guys remember that one? That was just one of the craziest breaks in card history. It was crazy. I can't believe it. But what are the odds? Very low, but I'm happy I did it. But Saquon, and I love that purple. 7 of 35. I mentioned in the video, a lot of my cards that I pull are numbered 7. Holy number, guys. Holy number. But yeah, my first Zeke I ever pulled during Zeke's rookie year was numbered 7, and I think a couple others, and I love number 7 now. But Saquon. Next, some basketball in here. Ice Tray. Pulled this from my box of, and don't mind that, that's on the sleeve. I need to replace that. I don't even know how that happened, but yeah, as you can see, it moves, so it's on the sleeve, not on the card, or even on the case. But nice Trae Young, numbered 9 of 65 playoff ticket. I got this from my Contenders box, which was actually missing an autograph. But luckily, this wasn't the missing one. Yeah, nice Trae Young. That whole draft class is loaded. If they can all get healthy and realize, like, kind of maximize their potential, I think it'll be nuts. That class has a lot of talent. But yeah, from Contenders. Then from my first off the line box of Gold Standard, we had this Cuyler Murray, 17 of 19. This was awesome. Triple patch. Ooh, man, Cuyler Murray. That was sweet. That box actually got on my bought on my birthday, I believe. And I was super happy about it. And now I don't want to ever move this card because Special birthday mojo. Then we have the Baker Mayfield I was talking about. I personally am a fan of Baker. He definitely didn't do too well in the second year, and I think that I held a lot of his cards, and do I regret it? Yes, except for these ones I love so much, like this Pulsar and my Baker Orange. I don't think I want to sell regardless, but still, I held a lot of other stuff, and yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. With Baker Mayfield, we lost. His second year was not great. I still think there's a chance he could bounce back for his third year, but after that second year, man, that was rough. I know a lot of guys were hoping he'd be the truth. Oh, and this is jersey numbered 6 of 23, so that makes it even more significant. Yeah, that's huge. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, but awesome. Extra boom. And then finally on this list is a redemption slow roll. Just kidding. It's the Drew Locke Red Zone Variation Contenders autograph. Contenders is the premier brand for football, and it's really not close in terms of like regular stuff. I mean, if you want to get into like national treasures RPAs, then you're in a whole new territory. But Contenders, that's the premier football brand. And it's the first time I ever pulled a monster card from Contenders. I pulled a few cards before, like they're nothing huge. I pulled some cracked ices, but not huge names. I pulled some average stuff. I did pull the Watson from Contenders Optic, but not from Contenders, and that is the better one. Contenders regular. Drew Locke, one of the top rookies, definitely. And Red Zone Variation, that's monstrous. Probably one of my biggest hits in a long time. Also, keep in mind that this Drew Locke is number one here in terms of cards I have, but it is not number one if I was including all my cards. So the rankings would go one, if I had all my cards, number one would be that Zion National Treasures RPA. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. From National Treasures, I pulled a monstrous Zion card, and that was huge. And number two would be, I think, this here, Drew Locke. I think number three would still then be Baker. 4, then 5, then no, 5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5 would be the gold Josh Allen, and then 10 would be Sexton. That's the only change. So these guys would all still be here except for the last two, who kind of get bumped off. And then the Mahomes would be honorable mention. So everyone else would also be honorable mention. The Brady, Lindsey, the Lonnie Walker, and the Sexton. I mean, not the Sexton, and the Sexton would be 10. So that's kind of how it would be. So I'm just missing the Sexton, Allen, and the Zion, which would be 1, 5, and 10 on this list. I did sell them for prices that I was very, very happy with, so I don't regret not having them. But it does stink that when I make these videos, I don't have all the cards. But that's why I just gave the 10 that I do have still. And yeah, I'm hoping 2020 we can pull more big stuff, and we can look back on this and be like, man, this pile was nothing. Because we pulled Zion 1-of-1s. We pulled, I don't know, whoever's good in the next class, Joe Burrow 1-of-1s. Who knows what's going to happen? But a year from now is going to be cool to look back and see what's what. So that'll do it for this video, guys. Question for you, who's anyone still watching. What was your biggest pull from 2019? Comment down below. And I'm curious what to see you guys pull. And know that a lot of my subs, you guys hit me up with some monster pulls. You guys DM me, email me, show me these huge cards you pulled, and congratulations. So I'm very happy that we can all do well. Good luck to all you guys in 2020. Hope we'll have a great year. Thanks for a great 2019. And I'll see you guys later after I close on a nice card here. The legendary Saquon. We'll close it with that. And do we have another card I want to close it with? With my color Zion. So these two will say goodbye. Goodbye 2019. Hello 2020. All right, guys. See you for the next video.